willpower.
I might drop mine once we get done with the place, but for now, like Eltari's got no willpower and it like takes him 25 trips to move a little bit of dirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Mine is 45 and I can carry like twice as much as him.
Yeah, mine's at 60.
Yeah, that's pretty high, but you could probably carry, what, like almost 400 dirt or something?
Oh yeah, dude, like 430. That's where my weight
Yeah.
maxes out. But it's nice because I have so much, I could run for so much longer and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, willpower is important. If you're just going to be a Pacific on bow, that's kind of rough because you tend to get in trouble for melee then. And then doing work. That's why I try to balance mine. You don't have to have 60 agility for longbow to use it, but it can help your range and stuff. You might as well just use a composite bow if you're not going to get that. Or if it's going to be low.
What does intellect do?
What's that?
What does intellect do?
Lets you have more skill points, which on this server you don't need.
Yeah,
So
okay, just drop it down.
You don't need any at all. Yeah, low as you can make it.
Roger that. Are you still digging the stuff here?
No, I finished this giant hill that was here. But the whole back needs to be filled in yet, so we can put a house there. On the east wall, back there next to the side of your chicken coops where that big hole is, where that Jerp's house used to be.
Oh, what altar calls the shit shack?
Yeah, we got rid of that, so this is the big hole there that needs all to be filled in so we can put a big house back there.
Roger that.
That's where I dropped all this dirt that was over here, this big mound.
What is the stone gatehouse? What is just for storing stone here?
What?
There's a stone gatehouse where we were lowering the
Yeah, we're
stone
just
piles.
dumping the stone in there. You build
Okay.
that. You put this that way. You don't have to run and dump the stone somewhere. You just stick it in there, and then when you get it filled up, you just delete it. That's how you get rid of stone you don't want.
Okay. But it said I could just dump it over here.
As long as it's on the bottom and not on top.
Yeah, exactly. Not the top layer.
But well, yeah. I mean, I guess you can do that. Just yeah.
Yeah, so I
Just
don't have
make
to
sure
pick
there's
up
like
stuff.
enough dirt on top of it where you can't see it. Hold on a second. I'm back for a minute or two. I'm gonna discipline my dog. He's kind of getting out of control lately. He's getting a big attitude.
Man gets eaten by a dog.
I know how it is.
Well, he's a male dog, and he's getting kind of. He's already extra. Sort of. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. He's got issues with certain things, and it gets to be very annoying with us because he just has to bark at anything that's out of place. And he doesn't know when to stop. Even when we tell him, he doesn't shut up. So that's getting to be a problem. Barking at somebody half a mile away gets very annoying.
My mom has a dog like that. He's a little chihuahua, but he was like abused and stuff before we got him.
Yeah, he was abandoned. Somebody abandoned him at a farm or something before we got him.
Oh, it's sad.
It's been happening a lot.
Well, I'm sure he has a happy home with you guys.
Oh, he's spoiled to death here. My parents, my mom particularly. My dad too. Depends. They both spoil him in different ways, which that's why I hardly give him any treats or anything. He gets so much stuff all the time for everything. It's like. The problem is he's too smart for his own good. I mean, you can tell when he pretends not to understand what you're. He's got like a tell. When he understands what you're saying, but he doesn't want to do it. He wiggles his eye, like he wiggles his big eyes around and stuff, and that's like his tell that he completely understands. He just pretending like he doesn't understand what you're saying, so he doesn't have to do it.
Yeah. Or they like don't want to look at your lips, you know, to like see your facial expression or whatever, even if they're not in trouble.
His problem is he won't listen when he's told to basically hush. And he just won't.
Have you thought about getting like a soft muzzle? Like to put on him and discipline him, then take off of him after he, you know, quits barking?
Thought about it, but my mom would freak out.
Well, like soft muzzles are, you know, they're really nice because like the
You could
dog can eat
argue
and
that.
drink.
You could argue that for a year straight with videos and charts, and she still wouldn't believe you. And she'd throw a big fit, get all upset, thinking that we're like torturing a dog or something. It's just the way
Oh
she is.
man, I've dealt with that plenty, like with other people's dogs, because I don't know,
I
people are
mean,
too. A lot of people think that dogs and humans think on the same level, and it's not like that at all. And it's like harmful to the dog to not believe that.
yeah, it's totally pack society, pack rules.
Yeah, like they have like a domination system built into them, and if you don't fulfill their like if you don't discipline your dog and stuff, it gets depressed. Not because like, you know, it's getting away with everything, but like because it doesn't feel that like it's being put in its place, like it feels alone, more or less. But some dogs don't even need that, you know.
Yeah, it depends on the dogs, what breed and everything. He's kind of a
User
mix,
joined
so.
your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's getting really. It's kind of warming up too for the last couple of days. So like, it's bad enough people are crazy around here. They'll walk their dog when it's like minus 30, but when it gets up to 50 or 30 degrees, that's like a heat wave. In the wintertime here. So it's like everybody's out now, and it's like he's just going crazy, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
all right, I'm gonna go grab my dinner. I'll be back in a bit.
Alright, man. Enjoy your dinner.
Yo.
The next big project is in the back of the very back, kind of like across the back. We're making like a big horseshoe at the moment, and that's so we can put a house back here. So basically, all this empty area, we're just gonna terraform it flat, side to side, and figure out putting a house and stuff back in here. That's the next net. At least that's what the next project is at the moment.
You want to fill
Community
it in,
project.
right?
Yeah, from like, I mean, yeah, right straight across, like all this.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
I mean, you can do the whole stone thing if you want, or whatever, I don't know if Eltar wants to do that or not, because I don't think he did it over by these warehouses. I don't know if it matters to him. But, yeah, we got, what, 4 warehouses up. And what else? Made a bunch of flax. Hanks and all that shit. Blah, blah, blah. Dug out all that terraforming up on another hill. Walls are all good. We're pretty much good for Friday, but if we can get a house made, then we can... I was talking about that, get our house made, that way we can get rid of all those little huts and shit. And then also when you log in, you land on something higher than a hut if you're not in a warehouse, you know? So you kind of get a chance to look around before. Then we were thinking about the keep too. If we get rid of the huts, we might work on the keep or something, but that's like lower priority. We were just kind of thinking about it, since more of the raids would be if you log out in that, or if we use it as a house too. Even when you log in, you have a nice high angle. You can like look around inside the walls before jumping down, you know, so you don't get stabbed in the back or something. Because on Friday the claims go down, and there's a lot of talk about maybe even the 36-hour raid rule going down.
So, is everything gonna decay away?
It shouldn't. I mean, it's not supposed to, but we might be able... Alright, I'll be back. You guys are gonna keep bugging me.
See you later, man.